Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to show you how to connect QuickBooks Online to Airtable. Let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to log in using your credentials. If this is your first time here on Airtable, I want you to click the sign up option. And from here, just follow the on-screen instructions and you're good to go. Connecting QuickBooks Online to Airtable can help you synchronize financial data with your project management, CRM, or other operational workflows. Now, I want you to hover to the upper right corner where you can see your profile icon and click on the integrations. Click the Connect an Account. And once you hover the apps that is available here on Airtable, you would notice that there is no native integration between QuickBooks and Airtable. All right. Now, if you switch over to your QuickBooks account and hover to your account, search by name. Let's type in Airtable. As you can see, there is again no native integration between QuickBooks and Airtable. What we're going to use is some third-party automation tools, and that's gonna be Zapier. Now, by simply clicking this orange button here, you can connect these apps and have all these endless possibilities. And you would be forwarded to the Zap Automation Builder, wherein we're going to rename the Zap. And if you are a fan of our channel, you know that we have so many Zapier automation tutorials for you to check out. And if you haven't already, you might want to click on the subscribe buttons to get latest content notifications, because we are here to help you solve your problems quickly. Now, going back to Zapier, the first event that we are going to choose is going to be the trigger. You have two options. Number one option is going to be, do you like to choose it triggers when a record is created or updated? Or are you going to choose the second one, which is it triggers when a new record is created? Optionally, it triggers when any record, new or existing, is first added to a selected view. This is going to be a little bit tricky, so I'm going to choose the former, which is triggers when a record is created or updated. Of course, all they're going to do is click on continue, and we're going to choose the value. For now, we're going to choose this one. And we're going to choose the table. Choose the value for now. Or we can click on the custom. Click the limit to view, and that's going to be this one. And click on continue. Let's test the trigger to see if we have set it up correctly. Wait for it. Now, we're going to skip the test for now. We're going to QuickBooks Online. Now, on the choose an event, are you going to choose the first one, which is it creates a new bill, optionally tied to a customer with the line item support? Or are you going to choose the second one, which is going to be creating a new bill, optionally tied to a customer? So I'm going to choose the first option here, and I'm going to click on continue and wait for it and choose the vendor. Let's type in a custom vendor. That's going to be Deep Laughs. Of course, all of this information is dependent on the data that you are working with. All right. Terms is going to be net 60. Transaction date, you can choose that. Let's select the value, or we can put in the custom. Currency is going to be USD. Global tax calculation is already included. Line items. Description. Amount is going to be like maybe 20. Billable, yes. Customer is going to be Deep Laughs. Class is custom. Tax AP account is And for the memo, now once you've done that, all you're gonna do is click on test step. You can now sit back and relax because Zapier will do all the work for you. All right. Now, we're going to use the platform of Make. If you haven't already, just go to www.make.com and you can simply connect Airtable and have a QuickBooks integration. You see, you can select the trigger from these two options. For example, it triggers when a new response is submitted. And for the QuickBooks, you might want to choose something like it creates a bill, creates a credit card payment, creates a credit memo, or creates a customer, depending on your specific needs. Because having QuickBooks financial data readily available in Airtable allows decision makers like your clients or your company to access financial insights quickly, improving strategic planning and resource allocation. I'm going to choose the creates a customer, and I'm going to log into my account. If you haven't already, creating an account here in Make.com is a straightforward process and it's a very easy thing to do. All right. Now, once we are on the scenario builder, I'm going to create a new scenario from scratch. I'm going to rename this as this one, connecting QuickBooks to online to Airtable. I'm going to choose, of course, QuickBooks. The verified one. Okay, so for example, it creates an invoice or it triggers a new event is created. But for now, I'm going to choose the invoice. Create connection. I'm going to click on save. And from here, all I have to do is authorize these platforms. I'm going to click on connect. And just wait for it. Once you've done that, click on OK. It's creating a connection. Just wait for it a little bit. You can, of course, click the show advanced settings and click on OK. I'm going to click on OK. And adding another module, it's going to be, of course, Airtable. Let's click the verified one. And of course, it creates a new record in Airtable. We're going to create a connection, and that's going to be the Airtable token or key. All right. Now, you see, we need the Airtable API, and we have a separate video on how to get the API keys here on Airtable. You might want to check that out. Now, this is going to be my API key. I'm going to create a new token. Create new token. Click on create token. I'm gonna copy this one. I'm switching over to the Airtable. Click on save. And from here, just have to wait. All right. And click on run once. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again in the next one.